Hello, it's Dr. Shannon Horton, and we are going to talk about, do entities really exist, as today's topic. I have had many comments by people I know that they are saying that some people, professionals, who are in an industry like a healing, alternative healing industry, are saying entities don't exist. Now, that is untrue. I have seen these things with my own eyes. I have experienced them. I know people who have experienced them. And everybody's free to believe what they say. However, I do have a problem when someone works in alternative healing industry and is telling people that they don't have to protect their energy. This doesn't exist. That's the false light. That's a perfect example of the false light operating to deceive. That's deception. Is the person intentionally deceiving? Probably not. If they were intentionally deceiving, the vibration says. So take it with a grain of salt. Do your research. Do your research on what I'm telling you. Do your research on what other people are saying, and you make up your own opinion to yourself. Now, you're responsible for your own opinion, okay? You're responsible and totally accountable, whether you believe or not, that for your beliefs and your opinions. I am here to just give you clarity that these things do exist. And those of you that have grown up in a Christian reality, the Nag Hammadi Scriptures actually talk about, in numerous instances, Jesus, Yeshua, or Ishua, however you say it, talked about the archons and spirits that rule this reality, that there are, demon-filled spirits, or they have intention of malice or deceit, of how to handle those. It is in the Nag Hammadi Scriptures. Now, I don't know about the Westernized Bible. I have not received my Ethiopian Bible yet, which I'm excited to receive, because I was going to look through that to see if there are passages that mention Yeshua talking about entities, specifically archons. There's jinn. There's even little gargoyle-like demons that I have seen personally. Okay, I have seen them. Now, there are ways to protect yourself. My previous videos give you protection strategies: asking, declaring, visualizing a golden shield facing outwards with, I like to put symbols on my golden mirrored shields facing outwards, and I'm contained in it. I visualize it filled up with gold, pink, cobalt blue, and violet light. I check on my shield every day. I say a prayer. I have declared that permanently no evil shall prosper against me. No, thought forms or emotional intent shall harm me that are in the absence of 100% pure love, light, and truth, right? Because people can actually have thoughts. They don't act on those thoughts, but those thoughts, once that consciousness goes instantly to the other person. Now, scientifically, I've discussed this in my videos as well, that the brain doesn't know the difference between a thought for another person and a thought for yourself. So the consciousness is, once you have a thought about someone else, they are picking up on it instantaneous. There is no time delay. The science shows it. Second, the brain thinks everything you think, everything you watch, everything you say is about you. Everything. So therefore, the thoughts for other people If you have negative thoughts for other people, you're harming yourself just as much as you're harming them, right? So that's why it's important to have purity of thought, purity of words, purity of intention, asking spirit to, thanking spirit for protecting you and to contain the, the false light or other people's intention to harm you, to clear it. Making these declarations is really, really, really important. Talking regularly with spirit gives your consciousness an assignment to do those things with spirit, right? You're protected. You believing you're protected actually makes it more powerful that you are protected, okay? I wanted to address this because it has come up more than once in the last few weeks that really high esteemed people in the alternative healing, energy healing industry are saying entities do not exist. Well, that's kind of like saying angels don't exist. Okay, you can believe that angels exist, but entities don't exist. It's a dualistic reality, right? There's duality in reality, and that is harmful to say to people when they do exist. I've experienced them. And just because you don't think they exist doesn't mean they're not meddling in your life. Okay, they can. They will use your friends, your coworkers, your family members to attack you, to dim your light, to hurt you, to stop you from being the love and the light that you are here to be. Create your own prayer of gratitude and thanking that anything that's in the absence of 100% pure love, light, and truth is removed from my life and put in its most rightful and proper place. I only experience 100% pure love, light, and truth in my reality. Everything of my life is protected by that. My car, my home, my pets, my businesses, you just make your list and declare that only 100% pure love, light, and truth is allowed in your life, in all aspects of your life. I make this declaration every day. I do a clearing every day. I visualize, as I'm saying these words, I'm visualizing the words that I'm saying in my own mind's eye. Okay? This is one of the ways you can protect yourself. You are powerful. You are God manifest in physical form. You are the spark of spirit. Okay? You have what you declare in your words, and you create in your vibration, especially if you believe it and feel it. And what does it feel like to be knowing that you're protected? You manifest that even stronger. Okay? So that's the art of manifestation. You really want to believe the words that you're saying. Create your own protection prayer. I also ask that all access points to myself, my home, my vehicle, my pets, or my land, my property, my neighborhood, they're sealed. Any access that these false light can have, or anything that's in absence of 100% pure love, light, and truth, is absolutely sealed. And I ask that it's in all realities, all dimensions, all aspects of my being, all directions, space, and time. Okay, and that it's permanent. I still say it every day. I ask that it's permanent. Okay, because the false light, just to let you know, they are smart. Just as humans grow, like once one person discovers something and understands it, then it's kind of like the 99th monkey aspect. That's what happens in the false light. So once they find a loophole in your prayer or your declaration, then you got to up-level your prayer and your declaration because they have found a loophole. So now I ask that all access points, including energy leaks, right, are sealed. with 100% pure love, light, and truth, and are unable to be accessed by anything that's in absence of 100% pure love, light, and truth. So that is something that I'm now seeing with these false light beings, that I have to up the ante on my declarations. Okay, it's just making us better to see, be aware, and better of where we're having access in our lives, right? They will want to access your triggers, your irritants, all of those things, and they will use people to do it. Okay. I have a class on Udemy on level 1, energy clearing and protection. You're more than welcome to take that course to give yourself a better understanding and feel more confident about your ability to clear and protect your space and your individual self and your family and your pets. I highly recommend it. The link is below. With that, I wish you a wonderful week. It's a Tuesday when I'm recording this, and I wish you a great day. Thank you for watching.